in Ontario, Canada, but I know in the rest of the world and other provinces of Canada, we don't have a stat holiday. So I thought I'd go ahead and do a little video today. While I was at my social media over the weekend, I came across this great little video by Amanda Aguillard. Now, I apologize, Amanda, if I'm not pronouncing your last name correctly. Please let me know because I am an absolute nerd in making sure that I pronounce people's names correctly. Anywho, this is a great little video. It's in the link in our little post here about Xero bank reconciliations. And this has been a fairly big topic. It seems like I'm not the only one that's receiving this type of feedback, but also Amanda as well, where people are under the impression that Xero does not do or have a bank reconciliation process, which is complete silliness. Of course it has a reconciliation process. It's an accounting platform. So what I think is really great, without comparing, being negative about apples and oranges, I thought I would post Amanda's video. It's on Vimeo. It's really easy. It's a quick little video. It's under 4 minutes, or it might be 4 minutes and 37 seconds. But it's great at showing how the bank reconciliation process takes place within Xero. Now, some people may be looking at that and thinking, well, that's not what I'm used to. And of course, it's not what you're used to. It's Xero. So what makes things different, I'm going to try and, dumb this down a little bit. Amanda's video is wonderful. It's going to show you a tutorial about the bank feed and also how you can do the reconciliation. But the core difference, if you're going to look at it from any other type of accounting platform, whether it's a desktop platform or another, like for instance, QuickBooks Online, another online platform, Xero handles their bank reconciliation process in a streamlined fashion. That doesn't mean that QBO and desktop platforms are not a good choice. They are a good choice. It's just that Xero has a different process. And I'm a big advocate of processes and identifying what makes everything unique. One of the values of our group is diversity, and another one is freedom, which is fintech freedom. So keeping those things in mind, this is what I'd like to talk about today. So within QuickBooks Online, the process is that you get a bank feed and you go through the data and you approve it, create an entry, whatever the case may be. Then at the end of the month, you get your bank statement. Within QuickBooks Online, they do have a great feature where they can fetch the statements, or maybe you're using something like Receipt Bank or HubDoc. But the point is you want to compare what has gone through the bank has gone through your accounting system as well. So QuickBooks Online's version of a bank reconciliation is a little bit more time invested, because what you're doing is not only have you looked at the bank feeds, but you're also looking at that data again at the end of the month doing the reconciliation. So click, 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 click. Although they do have some great automation where the highlighted items are already there. But if you're dealing with a large organization, you're basically doing the work again, which may be okay for your process. It depends on how you like your organization to work, what type of controls you like in place. That's completely fine as well. But this is what differs within Xero. People look for that within Xero, and that process isn't there because the process is actually more efficient within Xero. And yes, I did say that. It is more efficient because we leverage both platforms within our organization. Both are great, QuickBooks Online and Xero, but there is a bank reconciliation process within Xero, and it's just different. So Amanda's video is really great. Basically, what makes Xero different is you're looking at the bank feeds. The bank feeds, you look at them once, you touch them once. You don't do a whole nother process and click through a bank reconciliation module, but you do verify the amounts that have gone through the bank. And we have had great success using the Xero bank reconciliation module. We just went through another audit and another year end for a client. These processes are working. So again, you would just look at the data, whether it comes in through Xero for the bank feed, compare it to what you have within Xero. You can see the anomalies. You can easily reconcile. You can export the reports if you want. You can do whatever you want. And the other major difference between QuickBooks Online and Xero is that QuickBooks Online's bank reconciliation process is static. So it's a date stamp. The reconciliation isn't live if you go back and look at it. That is like a picture of what it is. And that's fine as well. Many people like working that way. But within Xero, the bank reconciliation is live. So if you go back to another month and there's an anomaly, it's going to replicate. It's going to show. So you're always able to see what's live. And that's one thing we liked with our year end, because we found that when we finalized the trial balance and gave it to our CPA friends, that something had changed. The client maybe had changed something, or maybe we changed something in error, but the bank reconciliation wasn't live. Even though we downloaded it and maybe sent it off, it made things just a little more ambiguous. So both are great platforms. Both QuickBooks Online and Xero do have a bank reconciliation process. It's just getting to know what makes them unique and what makes them diverse. So looking forward to hearing how everybody is going to enjoy their week, and let me know how you're handling your bank reconciliations and different processes you have. More importantly, how are you getting the statements? That's what I want to know. A couple of quick tricks we have, obviously, is within QuickBooks Online, there's a feature to pull the statements. Within HubDoc, we get a lot of data through that, but our bigger weapon, the biggest one of all, is read-only access cards from our clients with all major banks within Canada. That is our secret weapon, because sometimes APIs fail, regardless of the fintech we use. But with that access code, with that access card, I should say, for our firm that's unique, that means I have the information, but I cannot make financial transactions. I have the information to go in and look and get the data I need all the time without any excuses. And without, most importantly, bothering my client. So that's my secret weapon to getting bank statements. When all else fails, get an access card. And believe me, if the bank is telling you they don't have one, BS, they do. Hope you're all going to have a fabulous week. Have yourself a great day. Bye.